Welcome to another edition of Mission Workshop Reviews, where I buy and test all the gear so you don't have to. And today I'm going to be taking a look at one of the 3 products that Mission Workshop released at the end of October, part of their Frisia leather collection. This is a collaborative group of products made with the Sami peoples of northern Sweden. They are reindeer herders. They are traditional people from that part of the country. And they use a special type of leather called Kiro leather, which is leather from reindeer. Typically, we're used to some of the leathers, the finer leathers, coming from Italian lambskin. More traditional leathers that you can get at a lower price point would be coming from cows. But this is reindeer, and this is really some special stuff. There's quite a bit to get into for such a small item, but you know, that's why you tune in, right? So, first thing first, why reindeer? Well, a couple reasons. Basically, reindeer live, shall we say, freely. They're not in pens. They're not in stables. They're not in cages. They roam. They're free range. And a lot of people say that makes a big difference on the leather. You know, you could take that or leave that. But something that you really can't deny is because reindeer are so large, they make particularly large pieces of leather which don't need to be sewn and joined together as smaller animals would. So you're going to get one larger piece of leather. And many people do agree that that's a better way to make leather. So, you know, with gloves, but especially with the jacket, the wren. So this is going to be the only piece that I'm actually going to review from the Frisia collection. It's pretty expensive stuff. I also am not a huge leather person. I'm not a leather jacket guy. They also made a bag. I'm not a leather bag guy, but I've always had a pair of leather riding gloves. And my last pair was Italian lambskin with cashmere. And they lasted me 10 years. And frankly, they're still usable. But when I found out Mission Workshop was teaming up with Philly Wood, that's the Philly Wood logo, by the way. The other glove's gonna have the Mission Workshop logo. When I found out Mission Workshop was teaming up with Philly Wood to make a pair of leather riding gloves, someone who bicycles all the time and already had a pair of leather gloves that were a decade old, I had to get in on this. And if you're thinking about it, get in on it, because some of the leather products like the Wren are already sold out. They're not gonna be produced again. I don't know about the gloves, but when you do order your gloves, they come with like a certificate of authenticity. And if you see right here, this is from the first batch. I don't know if there's going to be a second batch, but it's individually numbered. So they made 175 pairs. That's for all sizes, by the way. And I just happen to have pair 109. Now, I will say for sizing real quick, typically I'm extra large or extra large in everything. But I got a large in these gloves. So follow Mission Workshop's sizing advice. I found their sizing advice to be dead on. You measure the palm of your hand, and if you're in between sizes, size down. Of course, I was in between sizes, so I ordered large and extra large. And even though the large were tight at first, I'm so happy I kept them, because the leather does stretch out and it really molds to your hand. Just 3 or 4 wears. The first couple wears, these were tight, and I thought, oh no, what did I do? These are not cheap. They're $180, and if they didn't fit, what a waste. But these things stretch just like the insert said. We kind of explained that to you, and now they fit like a glove. All right, sorry, I'm here all week, guys. So let's put one on. And now this does not just slide right on like a big cheap pair of gloves. You gotta work it a little bit, but nothing much. And it does have a button fastener, which you can or cannot use. If I'm just throwing these on real quick, I don't button that up. Glove is not gonna come off. But if I'm going for a longer like ride, and you just give it a little stretch, and there you go. Really, look at this. You can see my knuckles. This is very, very soft. And it's great. So first of all, We live in a modern society, and leather gloves now also are smartphone compatible. Both index fingers have this. I believe the thumb does too. Let's see. It does. You know, the information sheet only mentioned the index finger, but the thumb does too. Now there are punch holes in the middle finger. They don't do anything. That's just kind of a hallmark of Philly wood gloves. It's just styling. They are fourchette, meaning if you look at the finger right here, this type of paneling or styling, I believe, is fourchette. You have a cross stitch here. There is light padding here and here, which again, driving or bicycling, it works great. The reinforced stitching at the end of the glove and also on the pull tab here. Yeah, I mean, just in a surprise to no one, really fine detailing for Mission Workshop and Philly Wood. These fit in the pocket nice. You just kind of fold that there and whatnot. Now, you know, there are some care instructions I could go over that seems maybe a little boring to do. But basically, same type of any type of leather product, you really don't want to get them wet. If you do get them wet, dry them out at room temperature. They don't recommend wearing these every day just because of the moisture of your hand. Honestly, for me, I'm going to wear them every day. And if they take a little bit of a hit, I don't really care. That's just, yeah, I'm gonna wear my $180 leather gloves every day that I need them when I'm riding. I'm not gonna have you know, 2 pairs of these or whatever. I haven't had any problems. I've been testing these out. So I bought these when these first came out, but I really wanted to test these for a good month or two, really get the leather stretched out before I did this review. And all sizes are still in stock. So if you've been thinking about doing it, I can't recommend these enough. These are really great. They have, you know, they have a tag in here. It doesn't seem to get in the way at all. I don't even notice it. Geez, you know, look, at the end of the day, they're gloves, but they're really nice gloves. They work great. I think it's a really great story. And I highly recommend them. A couple people don't like that they kind of stop here. I could understand that, maybe having a little more coverage, but I haven't really had any issues with that. I mean, this portion of my wrist doesn't like get cold when I'm on the bike, so I'm fine. They're really form-fitting. You could go into your pocket. You know, a lot of times I need to take out my Subway card, and with my old leather gloves, I'd take them off and then reach into my pocket with these. You're pretty nimble and have a lot of dexterity with this glove. It's almost like a second skin. So I find that I keep these on way more than I would with another pair of gloves, where I would take them off and go, you know, use my regular hands to grab something. Same thing with keys and stuff. They're just great. You could kind of put them on and then, you know, on your morning commute, and you don't got to take them off till you get to the office or get to wherever the heck you're going. What else can I say? I'm a fan. Pick them up. Guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it as always. And if you haven't subscribed, if you want to check out other videos, drop a comment below about these gloves or really anything Mission Workshop related. I'm happy to chat with you guys, and I'll see you in 2 weeks where I'll be reviewing this.